And now back to the breaking news we've been following. Officials in Kentucky say a gunman killed 4 people and wounded at least 9 others at a bank. The gunman is also dead. Police said the shooter was 23-year-old employee at the bank where the massacre occurred. They also said that the suspect was carrying a rifle. 2 of the people wounded are police officers, one of whom was shot in the head, needed brain surgery. He was only 26 years old and new to the force. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said he's, quote, hurting after losing his own close friend.
Tommy Elliott helped me build my law career, helped me become governor, gave me advice on being a good dad. He's one of the people I talk to most in the world, and very rarely were we talking about my job. He was an incredible friend. We also lost Juliana Farmer, Jim Tutt, Josh Barrick, each amazing people whose families grieved them.
We are going to speak right now to CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga. Nicole, we are learning a little bit more about this shooting. We understand now that there are these 4 victims, that the shooter is a 23-year-old white man, Connor Sturgeon. What else are we learning about this incident that caused the deaths of 4 people and 9 people are injured?
Yeah, Lilia, in addition to learning about the suspect, you mentioned 23-year-old white man, we learned that the weapon of choice was a rifle, that the 5 deceased in this case did include the shooter in addition to the 4 victims. You read their names, their ages ranging 40 to 64 years old. We're also learning a little bit more about those injured. There were 9 that were treated at the hospital. Of those 9, 3 remain in critical condition, 3 are in non-critical condition, and 3 have been released from the hospital, thankfully. We're also learning a little bit more about the officer, the member of the Louisville Police Department that remains in critical condition. His name, Officer Nicholas Wilt. He is just 26 years old. He graduated literally days ago from the police academy, the police chief there saying he was sworn in on March 31st while surrounded by his family. His graduating class was there with him at the hospital today. We learned that from some of the local leaders there in Louisville. He was struck in the head. He has come out of brain surgery. And the police chief saying there he remains in critical but stable condition. The police calling this a long and complicated investigation, thanking federal authorities, the ATF, FBI, the University of Louisville Police, and EMS, encouraging anyone in the public who knows more about this incident to step forward and saying that evil should not prevail. And
I'm just, curious about when these things happen. Of course, the major focus is on the victims, on their families, on those who are recovering, in this case, in the hospital, 9 people, including that officer you mentioned, but also on police response. We know this was a bank. Federal agencies are also involved. What do we know about federal officials' response at this point?
Yeah, we know that the FBI and ATF are on the scene, and at this point they would be, combing through what is known about the suspect, searching that individual's home, trying to find out more details regarding a motive. We know that the suspect in this case was an employee of Old National Bank. Police reiterating it there that individual was employed by the bank, but little still known regarding the motive. Also looking for any sort of ammunition, trying to really go back and figure out how many shots were fired and sort of break down a timeline there. We do know that this mass shooting began at Old National Bank on East Main Street at about 8:30 a.m. That's about 30 minutes before officials say that the bank opened, and we know that within 3 minutes of being dispatched, police arrived on that scene. They saw the shooter firing off gunshots. So trying to really duplicate that timeline to determine what exactly happened, how it all played out, and again, trying to identify really a motive here. I mean, police will have, a bit of a lead in understanding that this was an employee of the bank, but trying to drill that down.
You know, I was just looking up a few minutes ago because I was curious about the shooting that happened in Nashville. I know that authorities are still looking into the motive. And as you say, it's something that is the focus of the investigation. But when do you think we can expect to learn more details? I mean, Nashville happened 2 weeks ago. We don't know a whole lot. We haven't seen the so-called manifesto. In cases like these, how long does it take? When can we learn more about the shooter's motive, just in general terms?
I mean, it could take days, it could take weeks. You know, law enforcement, again, with the assistance of the FBI, you know, will be searching, combing over the scene. You know, we know that scene has been, you know, shot down. We've seen the sort of video out this morning of the police rope still in place, and they are going, you know, car by car, you know, residence by residence, business by business, just searching the surrounding area. At this time, we know of no other threats in the area. Police were very quick to say this is a lone gunman. They believe this suspect to be working alone, you know, but they are looking for any sort of signs, any possessions of the suspect, any writings that could point to a possible grievance or a motive here. You know, they are asking the public to come forth with any information. Louisville is, of course, Kentucky's biggest city, but not a massive city. You know, the 2020 census putting this city at just under 630,000 people. So soliciting any sort of help from the public, individuals who may have known the suspect or perhaps some of the victims. We know there, both the mayor and governor saying that they knew one of the victims, Tommy Elliott. I imagine in the coming days, you know, there will be more that investigators are able to share and learn regarding a potential motive. But it is the case, Lilia, that in certain shootings, we never really find out, you know, the whole answer. Authorities, of course, looking for as many details as they can, any sort of timeline, any sort of motive, any sort of answers that can bring any sort of comfort to families who have lost a loved one at this time. And that's certainly where city officials say their thoughts and prayers are, planning a vigil in the days ahead and also a fund for that community.
Well, Nicole Sganga, I'll let you go to continue making calls to all of your sources in law enforcement. Thank you so much for your time.